I once had an argument with a pit boss at the Tropicana, and he's a good guy. You know, he's a good guy. He's a good friend of mine. His name was Eddie, and he was always dressed sharp. Kind of looked a little bit like John Gotti. You know, remember that guy, Jen?
Yes.
That guy Eddie, great guy. But I had an argument one time with him. Right? I lost this one time. It was like I think 10 times in a row, like that. I was just constantly going. And I said to him, I'm like, Eddie, is it possible that casinos are rigged and this whole thing is one big setup? He got really angry. How dare you say that, Rich? He goes, listen, you've won at times. I'm like, well, let's put it this way, Eddie. The one time I won, I lost 100 times. You know what I mean? It's like, it's like if you flip a coin, you know what I mean? How many times is it going to go on heads? How many times is it going to go on tails? Probably like close to 50% each. But if you're losing 100 times and only winning one time, right? That's a problem. So that's what I was trying to tell him. I'm like, Eddie, look, this whole theory, like they say to you, they always say good luck. I hate it when they effing say that shit because I feel like it has nothing to do with luck. There's nothing, like they already have this shit wrapped up. The friggin' dealer could hit any ball on that roulette table she wants or he wants. I've seen it happen, like I told you a million times. There was this one time where I only had $20 in my pocket. I lost like $5,000 one night. And there was another pit boss, his name was Al. And he goes, Rich, what's going on? I said, tough night, Al. You know, I had $20. He goes, the table minimum is 25. He goes, Rich, you want to make a bet? I make the exception for you. The table minimum was 25. He goes, what do you want to do? I said, all right. I said, here. I said, here's $20. Put it on 19 red, right? And he looks at the guy. I remember that dealer, his name was Ra. It's like some Egyptian, sound like some Egyptian god. His name was Ra.
Yeah.
So he goes, Ra. He goes, hit 19 for Richie. He goes, hit 19? He goes, yeah. And he did. Now you gotta ask yourself the chances of that. I won like $700 back. What is the chances that Al tells Ra to hit 19 and he does it? It's gotta be, I don't know, 100 million to 1 odds. Like I understand that there's only 38 numbers. Okay, so technically it's 38 to 1. But just the way it happened makes it like 100 million to 1 to me, because what is the chances at that moment that Al just said, Ra, hit 19, and he did. So I started to realize, I could give you so many examples. There was times where I as a joke, I would play 37 numbers on the board, and the friggin' dealer would, just as a joke, and the dealer would hit the one number I didn't play. It happened to me. They proved to me over and over again they get hit. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea how they do it, but they get hit any number they please. Okay. So the argument I had with Eddie, going back down to the beginning of the video, is all casinos rigged. He got very, very insulted, and I said to him like this, Eddie, it's possible one day is not my lucky day. 2 days is not my lucky day. 3 days is not my lucky day. But when it's 100 times, it's not my lucky day. I told him, there's something rotten in Denmark. Like, how many times do I play 19 and 18? You understand? And they'll hit into 19 the ball, and then it slips into 31 black, or it slips into 8 black. You know, the neighboring numbers. Now, you do that one time, okay. You do that 2 times, okay. You do that 3 times, okay. When you do it 100 times, there's something not right. So you might say, what's this video about, A-Follow? I'm lost. Is that I believe casinos are rigged. I believe that dealers could hit any number they want. I don't know how they do it, but I feel it's rigged. I feel the stock market is rigged. I feel cryptocurrencies are also rigged. I feel like it's controlled by the Billionaires Boys Club. Now understand, listen, don't listen to anything I say. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. Remember that. And this is all for entertainment purposes only. But it just makes you think that if this theory is correct, and casinos are rigged, stock market's rigged, cryptocurrency is rigged, hypothetically speaking, which side do you want to be on? You understand? Do you want to be on the winning side? Or do you want to be the friggin' moron who's the player, who's the gambler, who just keeps losing all their damn money? The same thing applies to the stock market. Same thing applies in cryptocurrencies. Do you want to be the gambler? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, right? Or do you want to be the house that always effing wins? That's my point. I want to be the house. Come to my live stream. It's called the 3 V's for Victory. V for Victory Vegas Project. Okay, I just had a 5 patty whopper. You gotta forgive me. I'm feeling that acid reflux. Need some Alka-Seltzer. But anyway, seriously, come to my live stream. I'm gonna have one today. Come one, come all. Gamblers are welcome. Retail investors, everybody's welcome. My AMC 8 brothers and sisters, I got the master plan, and I want to discuss it with you. It's called Becoming the House, baby. Not the gambler, becoming the house, being on the winning team. Cabiche. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Videos for entertainment purposes only.